Hello and welcome. My name is Kyle. Thank you for joining me. Today we have a full body Vinyasa flow. It's another weekly practice. I have a 60-minute version of this and a 30-minute version coming out on the channel. So depending how much time you have, they're both full body, they're both all levels. This is how I like to practice personally. It's nice and slow and steady. I find it helps a lot with kind of building up that deep strength and flexibility, and it gives you a chance to connect with your breath, which is where the magic lies. And this is how I like to teach in studio. And this particular class is a favorite amongst the students. It's a little bit more fun. It's got a few balancing numbers in there. See what you think and let me know. I do have blocks. You don't need them, but I do like to illustrate how to use them because I find it just helps a lot. Otherwise, let's get into it.
Alrighty, let's begin in a comfortable seat. You're welcome to sit up on a block. I find it helps quite a lot just to get the spine nice and straight. And take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, close the eyes, arrive into stillness, and begin to take a few slow, deep breaths to arrive. See if you can let go any and all efforts of trying to change the way you feel. And just simply be with yourself as you are in the state. Just allow any comfort or discomfort to be there. Imagine trying to embody your sense of attention. So feel into the body all at once. Noticing pressure, temperature, any weight. Take a deep breath in. And a long, slow exhale out to release. Nice deep breath in to fill. And a long exhale to release and relax. Soften the shoulders, relax the jaw. Now, slow deep breath in. Feel your way all the way to the top. Hold at the top. And just notice. Open the mouth, exhale to release. Empty the lungs. Hold at the bottom and just feel. Deep breath in, right to the top. Hold the breath. Open the mouth, exhale, release. Empty the lungs. Last time. Inhale to fill. Right to the top. Hold the breath. Open the mouth, exhale, release. Empty the lungs all the way out. Inhale, float your arms up into the sky. Reach above your head. As you exhale, bring the hands through to prayer. With your eyes closed, take a quiet moment for yourself and your practice. It's a nice opportunity to perhaps set an intention of sorts, or maybe a dedication or just a moment of gratitude, and see if you can allow yourself to imagine what it would feel like. And when you're ready, you can bow your head towards your hands to close that off. We're going to make our way into child's pose to begin, having your knees out wide, toes touching at the back, hands to the front. Allow your belly just to feel heavy between your knees. And just a reminder that if you're tired, if you need to take a break at any point, you can come back to child's pose. And you're obviously more than welcome to modify or change this practice however you like. And see if you can allow the sensations of your breath or the sensations in your body to hold your attention and keep returning back to that place. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, thread the needle to the left side. Right arm comes underneath the left shoulder, left arm alongside the ear. You're going to rest the right hand side of your head on the ground. Sink the hips back and breathe. Inhale, both arms extend out in front. Exhale, thread the needle to the right side, left arm underneath the right shoulder, right arm alongside the ear, left side of the head on the ground to breathe. and release. Inhale, come to the center. As you exhale, rise up to table. Close your eyes. Take 10 slow, deep breaths to warm your body up. Any movements are welcome. Cat-cows, barrel rolls. See if you can move intuitively with the movements, allowing yourself to feel into the sticky areas of your body as you begin to synchronize your breath with your shapes. As you move, gently begin to lengthen and deepen the breath. Perhaps closing the eyes and beginning to drift your shapes a little bit wider, breaching the borders of your mat. Maybe you tuck your toes, sit onto the base of the feet. Stretching out the wrists and the forearms, maybe placing the palms down, fingers back, or palms up, fingers back. And when you're ready, arrive into a neutral table. Instead, you're going to place the hands down and the fingers back in your table. From here, with your breath, inhale, cow, belly lowers, chin up. Exhale, cat, curl into the spine and press. Inhale, a belly lowers, open the collarbones. Exhale, round, empty, and press. 2 more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, empty to press. Last time to feel. Inhale, belly lowers. Exhale, round, empty, and press. Neutralize the hands, walk them a little bit forwards and a little bit wider. Inhale, lower the belly, tuck your toes. As you exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and lower the heels down. Take 5 breaths to arrive. If you're comfortable in your down dog, just close the eyes. Either find stillness or begin to move around. Otherwise, have a look at your hands. Make sure that they're a little bit wider than your shoulders. Spread the fingers. Press evenly into the palms. Soft bend to the knees and get your belly back towards your thighs. Soften the back of your neck. And then you can begin to lower the heels into the back of the mat to feel the stretch. From here, have the feet nice and wide at the back of the mat. As you inhale, walk your hands backwards to the back of the mat, and at the same time, bend into the knees, coming into Malasana, wide yogi squat. You're welcome to use your hands for a bit of support if you need, aiming to get the heels into the ground, otherwise up onto the balls of the feet. Otherwise, you can take the hands at prayer to leverage the chest open. Find something breathable. Allow yourself just to be held by the sensations of your practice. And from here, we're going to move into a little bit of a mobility little number. So you can place the hands down in front of you. Take a nice deep breath in. We're going to open the chest. And as you exhale, you're going to straighten the back of the legs to fold. Now we're just going to rotate that movement. Inhale, squat into the hips. Open the chest. Exhale, straighten and fold, even if the movements are subtle. Now with your breath, inhale, hips down, chest up. Exhale, straighten and fold. Last time. Inhale. Exhale to hold and release. From here, interlace the hands behind your back. Now squeeze the arms together. And as you exhale, send the hands up and over the head. You're welcome to hold still. Maybe you begin to pedal the legs from left to right. Release the hands, heel to your feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly roll up to standing. Take your time, unravel yourself one vertebra at a time, let the arms hang heavy. Once you get to the top, just a few moments to kind of free movement in the shoulders, a little time to wriggle around, adjust yourself onto your feet. Maybe you extend the arms up above the head or you reach back. Close the eyes and just feel into the body. From here, inhale, arms rise up into the sky. As you exhale, supported half moon to the left side, left arm on the hip, right arm alongside the ear to hold and breathe. Knees up, so engage the quads, press down through the heels. Extend through the right pinky, you're going to wrap it in and then open the chest to look underneath the elbow to breathe. Inhale, rise through center, reach up. Exhale, supported half moon to the right hand side. Light on the right fingers, left elbow and left pinky up and over to breathe. Release. Inhale to the center, look up. As you exhale, gentle back bend, both elbows down, chest up. Squeeze the thighs. Start off slowly. And release. Inhale, arms rise to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, bow down, hinge at the hip. Inhale, plank, walk your hands all the way forwards. You're welcome to lower your knees. As you exhale, slowly lower to your belly. Take your time. Elbows in, chest forwards. Once you touch down, light on the fingers, elbows up, untuck the toes, squeeze your thighs. Inhale, cobra, lift the back of the neck up. Squeeze, shoulders back. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, cobra to rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale to rise, shoulders back, tuck the chin. Exhale, lower. Arms underneath you, number 11, fingers facing forwards, tuck your toes, walk the hips up and forwards, coming into dolphin pose. You're welcome to go into child's pose whenever you need. Otherwise, set yourself up with the elbows directly underneath the shoulders, squeeze them in, press into the elbows. Relax the back of the neck, so shake it yes and no. You want to see if you can get as much weight on top of the elbows as you can. So maybe you come high up onto the toes. From here, you're welcome to hold, or you take your right heel up into the sky, 3-legged dolphin. So light on the left toes, shift the weight forward. Right foot comes down. Just one more on the other side. Inhale, left foot rises, 3-legged dolphin. Press into the elbows, light on the right toes. And as you exhale, release into embryo's pose, having the knees down together, arms back, belly flat. From here, you're going to stay onto the knees, just sit up onto the back of the heels. From here, if the knees is too much, you can come into child's pose. Otherwise, you're going to rock the knees backwards, lifting them up, stretching at the top of the ankles. A little bit of a weird one, so go slowly to start. You can use your hands for a bit of support. Just feel the stretch into the front of the ankles. I really like the stretch. And release. Hands come down in front of you. Tuck your toes. Inhale. As you exhale, downward facing dog, hips up, heels down. Inhale, bend the knees, look to the front. Exhale, slowly walk to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain, knees bend, arms reach into the sky. Make sure your feet are touching. Interlace the hands above your head. As you exhale, arch over to the left, half moon, to hold and breathe. Knees up. Imagine taking your left hand and pulling the right arm up and over. And release. Inhale to the center, reach up. Exhale, half moon to the right. Hold and breathe. Bring the right armpit forwards to match it in with the left, so you get as narrow and as flat as possible. Imagine taking the left hand and pulling it with the right. Inhale to the center, look up. Exhale, gentle back bend, elbows down, chest up to breathe. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift to prepare. Exhale, Chaturanga, step back to plank and lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra, roll over the toes, squeeze the thighs. Exhale, down dog, shift back. Well done. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg rises. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, cross over the body and tap. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, come forward, lift the hips high. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up. Exhale, right foot steps to the outside of the right hand, lizard lunge to hold. Still, you can lower the back knee, or you can bring some movement into this posture. A little mobility. Maybe you take the right hand onto the inside of the right thigh. From here, inhale, easy twist, right arm reaches up into the sky. Instead of going just up, see if you can get the arm behind you. So really open up the chest. And as you exhale, right elbow comes down to the floor to kind of deflate all the way back down. Now with your breath, inhale, easy twist. Right arm rises, reach back, open up. Exhale, elbow down. 2 more. Inhale, easy twist, open up. Exhale down. Last time to feel. Inhale. Exhale. From here, inhale, easy twist, right arm rises. And as you exhale, Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Turn to the left-hand side, toes slightly in. Options to hold still. Maybe you Skandasana from left to right, bending into one knee then the other. Or you can just hold still, maybe interlace the hands. Take 3 slow, deep breaths. And release from here, low lunge to the front, hands come to frame the right foot. Options for blocks under your hands if you like, otherwise light on the fingers. Inhale, look forwards, chest opens. Exhale, straighten the front leg, pyramid pose. 3 more. Inhale, bend into the front knee. Open your chest. Exhale, pyramid, straighten and fold. Inhale, ripple forwards. Exhale, press back. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, press, straighten, and hold. As you hold still, feel into the breath, send energy out both heels, and lengthen your heart forwards and down. Release. Inhale, bend into the front knee. Exhale, standing L, standing splits. Left heel into the sky. Light on the fingers. Relax the back of your neck. Options for blocks under your hands. Maybe a soft bend to the right knee. Relax the back of your neck and actively send your left heel high. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot meets the right. Shake it off. Inhale, halfway lift to prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Step, jump or float to lower halfway. Elbows in, chest forwards. Inhale, up dog. Roll over the toes. Roll your shoulders back. Exhale, down dog. Hips up. Heels down. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, cross over. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, left foot to the outside of the left hand, lizard lunge. Options to lower the back knee, or maybe you close the eyes, hold still, or wriggle around. Inhale, easy twist, left arm reaches up into the sky, and then open the chest, arch back. Exhale, left elbow down to deflate. 3 more. Inhale, easy twist, look up. Exhale, elbow down. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, down. From here, inhale, easy twist, left arm rises to prepare. Exhale, turn to the right-hand side, wide-legged forward fold, Parasarita, toes in. Options to hold, maybe you Skandasana again, left to right, maybe a little bit less weight into the hands. So starting to strengthen the legs a little bit as you use your exhale to sink into the heel. Maybe if you, in your Prasarita, you interlace the hands behind your back and breathe. From here, low lunge, hands come to the left foot, to the front of the mat. Light on the fingers or options for blocks. Inhale, look forwards, open your chest. Exhale, straighten the front leg, pyramid pose. 3 more. Inhale, bend into the left knee, hips down, chest up. Exhale, straighten, press and empty your lungs. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, straighten, press, and hold. Release. Inhale, bend into the left knee and prepare. Exhale, standing L, right leg into the sky. Light on the fingers. Slight bend to the left heel. Press into the left heel and send your right heel into the sky. Keep breathing. From here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, into the heels. Arms sweep up. Find stillness as quickly as you can. And turn the attention to place lightly onto the breath, feeling the sensations of the breath. As you feel the inhale and exhale, begin to squeeze your thighs and press into your heels. As you sink your hips slightly, tuck your tailbone. And as you bring activation onto your fingertips, you're going to wrap the pinkies in and draw the shoulders down. Relax your jaw. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Feel the stretch. Bow down. Inhale, halfway lift to prepare. Exhale, Chaturanga, step, jump or float, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog, power through the arms. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze your thighs. Exhale, down dog, shift back. From here, inhale, three-legged dog, right leg rises. As you exhale, right knee to left elbow, cross over and tap. Inhale, three-legged dog to hold, right leg up. Now, with your right leg in the sky, walk your hands backwards, coming into a standing L at the back of your mat. Take your time. Hands back, right foot in the sky, left heel down. Nice. From here, slowly rise to stand. Right knee into the chest, arms reach up. One-legged Tadasana. Find the balance. This is going to get a little bit funky, but see if you can stick with your breath. Now interlace the hands, place them onto the front of the right shin. Squeeze the knee in, lift the chest up, flex the right toes, and then take the knee slightly out towards the right shoulder, just a little bit. Now with the chest up, press down through the left heel and raise the right heel into the sky to breathe. Now from here, we're going to move nice and slowly. So we're going to take a half step, right foot forwards, coming into half moon, right arm down, left arm up. Take your time. Now, if you have a block, you can place it underneath your right hand. Listen carefully, on the tallest position, having your eyes facing forwards and down. You can use it just for a bit of support. So left arm up, find the balance. You're also welcome to have your left foot completely on the floor if you need a bit of support. Now here comes the funky move. So draw your left knee into your chest. Look forwards and step your left foot forward, half step, half moon. We're going to exchange left arm down, right arm up. So half moon on the other side. Take your time. Activate the right leg. It's much easier to have your eyes forwards and down. I know it's tempting to go out to the side, but rather focus on the eyes down and dial in a nice, soft, sensitive breath. Steady the breath. Activate. So reach through all the limbs. Now from here, slowly, warrior two. Back foot touches down, arms level out. Nice, sink into the left heel, knee. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep back. Exhale, extended side, elbow to knee, come forwards. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep back. Exhale, extended side, elbow to knee. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep back and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, hands come down to plank, lower halfway. Chin forwards, inhale up. Squeeze your thighs. Exhale down, shift back, all done. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, tap, cross over. Inhale, three-legged dog to hold, coming into a standing L, walk the hands back. Left heel in the sky. Slowly, when you're ready, rise to stand. Take your time. Swing on the hip, left knee into the sky. Find the balance, arms reach up. Interlace the hands onto the front of the shin. Squeeze the knee in. Flex the front toes. Chest up. Slightly out to the left and breathe. Nice. Feel the breath. From here, half step, half moon. Left arm down, right arm up. Find the balance. Options for a block. Right knee into the chest. Half step, half moon. Right arm down, left arm up. You just take the block forward with you if you need. Expand through the limbs. Breathe. With control, warrior 2, back foot down, arms level out. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep back. Exhale, extended side, elbow to knee, come forward, little to no weight on the front leg. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back, keep bending into the front knee. Exhale, extended side, shift forwards. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach all the way back, so a nice deep breath in. Now a long exhale, chaturanga. Take the exhale all the way down, elbows in, chest forwards. Your next breath in is up dog. Roll over the toes, breathe in, roll the shoulders. Exhale, down dog, shift all the way back. Well done. Inhale, knees bend, look to the front. Exhale, step, jump or float, forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain, arms rise up into the sky. Exhale, samasthiti, hands come through to prayer. Close the eyes, take 3 slow, deep breaths. Inhale, arms rise, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, bow down, Uttanasana. Inhale, chair, sit down, arms up to hold. From here, we're going to slowly start to sink to the ground. Heels to bum. Use your hands if you need, or bum to heels. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Coming into Navasana, boat pose. Options: to hold still with the arms back, feet down for support. You're trying to open your belly up. The strength is to get the chest forwards and up. If you can hold this and breathe, then you can elevate the arms. And if this feels good and you can keep the spine open, you can lift the legs and then just continue to lift. But you want to make sure that you're opening your chest. Now, options: hold still and breathe, rest when you need, or take a deep breath in. As you exhale, low boat, come down. Inhale up, open the chest, down. Keep going. Inhale to rise. Open the chest. Down. Inhale up. Down. Almost there. Inhale to rise. Open the chest. Lift up. Down. 4 more. Inhale to rise. Soften the jaw. Down. Inhale to rise. Down. 2 more. Almost there. Inhale up, down. Last one. You can do it. Inhale to rise and hold from here. Fingers and toes. Reach to the sky. Let it shake for 5, 4. Lift up. 3. Try and touch the ceiling. 2. And release. Knees in. Rock and roll. Gentle rock and roll. Front to back. Options to just lay on your back to find the breath, but maybe a few rocks up and down the spine. It's easy if you squeeze yourself in nice and tight. Steady your breath. And from here, we're going to roll into Malasana, round 2, having the heels down. Options to hold Malasana to get a little bit deeper, or maybe you have crow in your practice and you'd like to incorporate a little moment of playtime. See what's breathable. If you're in your crow, make sure your eyes are forwards. And if you're finding balance off the toes, lift the posture into the sky. And if you're in your Malasana and you'd like to at some stage learn to do some crow, you can just comment after this and I can see if I can bring it to the picture. From here, place the feet and we're going to step back through chaturanga. Maybe you step, jump or float to lower halfway, elbows in. Inhale, up dog to squeeze, chest up. Exhale, down dog, shift back, reset. Now, with your breath, inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg rises. Exhale, right knee to left, elbow crossover and hold. Extend the leg out beside you, place it down. Now, options to stay, stretch on the outside, or turn on the heels to open the belly, or, if you would like to try, figure 4, right foot stacks on top of the left knee. Also quite fun. So, find stillness, find your breath, and breathe. If you're figuring 4, right onto left knee, you want to bend into your back leg to sink the hips and you'll feel a stretch. And release. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg into the sky to hold. Walk the hands back, coming into standing L at the back of the mat. Take your time. You want to feel the stretch at the end, and then slowly rise to stand. Right knee into the chest. Slower the better. Focus the eyes, focus the breath. From here, figure 4. Right foot stacks on top of the left knee. Hands at prayer, wherever is breathable. Maybe up beside if you need the balance. Maybe behind the back. Focus the eyes, focus the breath. Gentle feeling with the breath. Flex the right toes. Imagine sitting back onto a chair, a spiritual chair. Bring the belly forwards, chest up. Nice. And breathe. And release. Right knee rises, arms reach up. With control, half step, half moon. Right arm down, left arm up. Options for a block. Allow the shakes to be there. Activate your left leg. It's where all the balance is. Eyes forwards and down. With control, left foot forward. Half step, half moon. Exchange. Right arm up, left arm down. Take your time and breathe. With control, warrior 2, back foot touches down, arms level out. Nice. Bend into the front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back. Exhale, extended side, elbow to knee, arm alongside the ear. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach back. Exhale, elbow to knee, extended side to hold and breathe. Options, if you know what you're doing, go into whatever's breathable. Nice. Options to have little to no weight on the front elbow, arm along the ear. Maybe you take the bind behind your back. Good start. Right arm right tucks into the crease. Or maybe you go full bind, or you drop the left elbow right down past the knee and you hook up and under to get hold of the arm behind to rotate. And if you have the bind, squeeze, and then you want to open the chest up. Breathe. If you have the binds, release. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach back and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, hands to the floor, elbows in, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog, over the toes, lift up. Exhale, down dog, press back. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg rises. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, cross over the body and hold. Extend the leg out, place it down. Options to turn on the heels to stay here, or maybe figure 4, left foot on top of the right knee to hold and breathe. I'm going to bend into the back knee if you figure 4ing. And release. Inhale, three-legged dog. Nice. Left leg up to hold. Walk the hands back, coming into standing L at the back of your mat. Feel the stretch. Slowly rise to stand. Left knee into the chest. Arms sweep up. Find the balance. Figure 4. Left foot places on top of the right knee. Flex the left toes. Hands to prayer. And sit the hips back onto your spiritual chair. Bring the belly forwards. Nice. Breathe. And release. Left leg rises, arms reach up. Half step, half moon. Left arm down, right arm up. Steady your breath. Slowly, half step, right foot down. Right arm down, left arm up. Half step, half moon. Exchange. Slowly, warrior 2. Touch down, arms level out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sweep back with the breath. Exhale, extended side, float forwards, elbow to knee, arm reaches. Inhale, reverse warrior, sweep back. Exhale, extended side, float forwards to hold and breathe. Options for arm along the ear, little to no weight on the front leg. Maybe you go for the bind, half bind, behind the back, or full bind, up and under. If you have the binds, release. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sweep back and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Windmill the hands down to the ground. Lower halfway. Inhale, up. Roll over the toes. Lift the chest up. Exhale, shift back. Downward facing dog. Well done. Inhale, walk both hands to the back of the mat. As you exhale, stay and fold. Inhale, high mountain, arms reach into the sky. As you exhale, bring the hands through to prayer. Close the eyes, take 3 slow, deep breaths. Regather yourself. Now from here, we're going to move into warrior 3, peak posture. Very strong posture. I want you to try to see what effect it has on your breath and the sense of your concentration in your mind. It's going to come closing in. It's challenging, but try and stay soft and be with your breath. Now, there's some options. It's a capital T shape. I'll just illustrate quickly, having the feet down, arms along the ears. That's the full expression. It's very difficult. If you start to bow over with the chest, you want to start to dial it back. So variations, you have the foot forward, back foot down, arm along the ear. This is a great start. And you start to teeter forwards, finding something breathable. If the arms along the ears take the breath away, you bring the hands to prayer and you start. You can even just keep the foot on the floor. So starting on the right-hand side, right foot steps forwards. Find your variation. Take a deep breath in and prepare. As you exhale, step off and fly. 5 breaths to hold and breathe. Chest up. Relax the jaw. Belly down. And release. Step back, right foot meets the left, hands to prayer. Close the eyes. Left side. Left foot forwards, arms along the ears, wherever you are at prayer. Nice deep breath in and prepare. Exhale, step off and fly. 5 breaths. And release. Step back, hands to prayer, eyes closed, 3 breaths. From here, we're going to move to dancer on the right-hand side. So taking the right heel up and back, right palm on the inside of the right foot, left arm alongside the ear. Now you can stay just like this. Everything's happening. Or take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you kick into your right hand, hold into the foot, shift forwards, and begin to come into your dancer. Keep your left thumb up and breathe. And release. Samasthiti, hands to prayer. Close the eyes, 3 breaths. From here, dance on the left side. Left palm comes to the inside of the left foot, right arm alongside the ear. Options to hold or kick into the hand. Hold and breathe. 5 breaths. And release. Step back, hands to prayer, close the eyes, 3 breaths. From here, coming into eagle on the right side. Right leg wraps over, right arm under, right leg over, right arm under. The leg doesn't have to go all the way around, it can just place. Otherwise, wrap up. Squeeze, sink the hips, and breathe. 5 breaths. And release to unravel. Hands to prayer. Close the eyes. From here, eagle, left leg over, left arm under, left leg over, left arm under. Your arms can also come around just to squeeze the body. Find your variation, fix the eyes, and feel into the breath. 5 breaths. And release. Unravel, hands to prayer, close the eyes. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, bow down. Inhale, plank, walk your hands forwards. Exhale, Chaturanga, lower halfway, elbows in. Inhale, up, roll over the toes, squeeze the thighs. Exhale, down dog, press back. Well done. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose, come forwards and squeeze. Figure 4, downward facing dog. Right foot stacks on top of the left knee. You're going to flex the toes and just sit the hips back to feel the stretch. And then from here, half pigeon. Right shin comes through and down. If you're comfortable in your half pigeon, you can go straight in. Otherwise, take the right knee to the far right side of your mat. If you have a block, you can place it or a pillow underneath your right hip. Find something breathable. If you have sharp pains in your front knee, you come to figure 4, laying on your back with the right foot on top of the left. So find your variation, walk the hands to something breathable, and close the eyes. From here onto the hands, press back to downward facing dog. Take a moment just to pedal your legs out. Seeing if you can stay with the sensations. Softly resting your focus on the breath. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose, come forwards. And from here, figure 4, downward facing dog, left foot places on top of the right knee. Shift the hips back. It's often nice to just to bend your right knee so you sit the hips back. Flex the left toes. And from here, half pigeon, left shin comes through and down. Left knee to the far left side of the mat. Options for a block or pillow underneath your left hip. Find something comfortable and breathable. And close the eyes. Slowly release onto the hands. You're welcome to press back to downward facing dog. Otherwise, alternatively, you can just roll onto the hip, extending both legs out in front of you. Taking some time just to release the hip. Maybe you pat them down or wriggle them around. From here, extend both legs out in front of you, coming into Paschimottanasana. Onto the front of the sitting bones, flex the toes. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, shift forwards and release. Release to slowly roll up, coming into reverse table, hands down, feet down. Press into the heels, raise the hips, hold and breathe. It's a great posture to sort of unwind all the chaturangas and the closing of the chest. So we're going to open up. Squeeze the thighs, press into the heels, open the heart space. And release to lower down. From here, we're going to come onto our backs, coming into 2 rounds of bridge or wheel. If wheel is in your practice and you're feeling comfortable and ready, you can go straight in. Maybe you do a round of bridge and a round of wheel, or 2 rounds of bridge, or you're getting me. So onto the back. You're going to touch the back of the heels. This is for bridge with the fingers. Feet hip width distance. Press into the heels. Lift the hips up. Hold and breathe. Options for the hands flat, or maybe you interlace behind the back. If you'd like, you squeeze the arms. Squeeze and roll the shoulders underneath you to lift the belly up. And release to slowly lower down 1 vertebra at a time. Once you touch down, allow the knees to fall in towards one another. Right hand on the belly, left hand on the chest, eyes closed. From here, second and last round, bridge or wheel. Set yourself up. Deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, rise up and breathe. And release to slowly lower 1 vertebra at a time. Once you touch down, let the knees rest in. Right hand on the belly, left hand on the chest. From here, we're going to set ourselves up for a round of shoulder stand. Options for legs up the wall, just letting the legs lift into the sky. Maybe you go find a wall, or you place a block underneath your lower back. For shoulder stand, elbows down tightly beside you. Keep your eyes up. You're going to roll the hips above, hands at the base of the spine, get the fingers involved, thumbs involved. Just test the steadiness and then begin to lift the feet up into the sky, slowly. Once you find steadiness, just try and touch the ceiling. So legs together, squeeze, and create a sense of lifting. Take a moment to find the balance, and then just begin to feel the blood draining from the feet towards the heart, and just see if we can stick with that sensation. Slowly begin to bend the knees. Let them hover somewhere comfortable. Maybe just let them rest between your ears, or maybe you come into Halasana, extending the legs behind you. Be very careful here. And if you can touch the toes behind you, maybe you want to play around with interlacing the hands behind your back to squeeze. And slowly release, allowing the back to come to the floor, coming just momentarily into happy baby, taking the knees out wide or the outer blades of the feet. From here, you're going to draw the right knee to the chest, left leg extends along, coming into supine twist. Flex both toes, tuck your chin, and then lower the right knee over to the left-hand side. Eyes over the right shoulder. Close the eyes and breathe. And release. Draw the right knee into the chest. Nice squeeze. Moving slowly, you can switch them out. Interchange left knee into the chest, right leg out long. Tuck the toes. Tuck your chin. Supine twist over to the right, eyes over the left. And release. From here, we're going to move to figure 4. Right foot stacks on top of the left foot. Options to just place the hand into the front knee, or maybe you swim the hands through, taking hold of the hamstring or the front of the shin, and lengthen the neck. Just here for a few breaths. And release, exchange. Left foot places on top of the right knee. Figure 4. Flex the left toes. Find something breathable. And release. Draw both knees into your chest. Give yourselves a giant squeeze. Take a moment just to come back to your breath. Maybe a moment for your intention or gratitude. And as you exhale, release into Shavasana, taking up some space. Allow the toes to fall out, the palms to face up. Allow yourself just to arrive into stillness. Take a nice deep breath in, fill the belly up. And as you exhale, release the fingers, release the toes, soften your jaw. Nice deep breath in. And long exhale out to release. See if you can rest in the sensations of your body and your breath, and do so as lightly as you can, and keep returning back to the sensations. Now you're welcome to lay here for as long as you like. Otherwise, alternatively, begin to bring some movement to your fingers and your toes. Seeing if you can keep the eyes closed, just kind of being with the feelings. Rock the head from left to right, let the arms and legs begin to move. And in your own time, roll onto your side, drawing your knees into your chest, coming into the fetal position. Just enjoying a few rounds of breath in this kind of primordial posture. Using your hand for support, you press yourself up into a seat to find stillness. Take a nice deep breath in. And a long breath out. Slow, deep breath in. And a long breath out. Bring your hands together, generate some heat between your palms. And you place that over your eyes. Take a moment just to stare into the darkness. And slowly begin to blink the eyes open from behind the palms. And when you're ready, you can lower the hands down to release. Namaste. Thank you so much for putting such beautiful effort into your self-practice and into this channel. If you'd like any comments or questions, please put them down below. Subscribe not to miss out on my weekly uploads and join the community. Otherwise, I will see you next time for another class. Namaste.